What's up, everybody, and welcome back to All Sports Media TV. I am your host, KJ the Great, and first things first, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Let's get right into it, man. Woo! Women's boxing is taking off. It has started off in a great way this year, and you know we can't keep it rolling without talking about 5 division world champion, 15 wins, no losses, no draws, 3 wins by way of knockout, the GOAT, T-Rex, Claressa T-Rex Shields. What can you say about this fighter, man? 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 5 division world champion, 3-time undisputed. This fight going for undisputed in her 4th weight class. Last year she had a movie come out called Fire Inside, and it was a great movie telling of her story. But she's got a big challenge in front of her. She's got the heavy hit, hard hitting, come forward, put it in your face fighter, Danielle Perkins. I watched this lady, and man, when I tell you, I think Claressa Shields is going to have a battle on her hand with this fight, in the sense of, Danielle Perkins. She lands. When she lands hard, thudding punches. She can mix it up. She's not the most fast, hand speedy type of puncher that I've seen. She's a southpaw, but she has a chin. Claressa Shields moved up into this weight class, and her first fight with Vanessa Jonas LePage, she got a knockout in the 2nd round. That was a great knockout for her. Dealing with the size of Jonas, she put her defensive skills on and let her hands go. She still has the hand speed. She just has the power. The power was something that everybody was wondering when it was going to show up. When will it show up? If it will show up. But she let it go. She turned her punches over well. It was over like that in a flash. Now with Danielle Perkins, man, I think it's going to be an uphill battle for her to deal with not only the hand speed and footwork and IQ of Claressa Shields, but also being able to hit her, because Claressa Shields has shown in her last few fights that she can really go untouched for rounds. You watch the first round with Vanessa LePage, she really didn't hit Claressa Shields much. She rushed her in and was trying to throw those punches in. And then you seen what happened in the 2nd round. She just kind of bob, weave, and then boom, 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 it was down. With Danielle Perkins, I watched her last fight, and she put on a good amount of pressure on her opponent, like within the first couple minutes of the fight. I won't say couple minutes, I say minute and a half of the fight, she already had her opponent busted up, bloody. I think the problem that she did have was tracking this opponent down. So that could be, the calling card for Claressa Shields. Hey, she can't track nobody down. She don't, this and that, to go in that direction and make her chase her down and wear her down and go for the knockout. Ultimately, I didn't think Claressa Shields would get a knockout in her first fight at heavyweight. With this fight, I think Danielle Perkins has a better chin than Jonas, and she's shown it in her fights. She's been touched up, and she's shown it. So in my opinion, I think if the stoppage comes for Claressa Shields in this fight, it's going to come somewhere around the 9th round, because she's going to have to wear her down, because she's a big girl. She's 6'1", and Claressa Shields is 5'8". So she's going to have to deal with that size. She's going to have to wear her down. She's going to have to let her hands go, pick her spots, still stay defensively sound, and go for that knockout. I think she can do it. I think she will do it in emphatic fashion, round 7 to 8, around there. After this, Claressa Shields did say that she was going back down to 154 because she wanted to run it with Hannah Gabriels again, and she also wanted to try her best to make either 147 or catch weight fights, so she can fight the likes of Katie Taylor, Alicia Baumgardner, potentially Amanda Serrano. But you know, we've got Natasha Jonas, Michaela Mayer, Sky Nicholson. Man, we've got all kinds of ladies in the 147, 154 division. That's where the bigger names are, the stars are, and the money to be made. Now, one fight I will say that Claressa Shields can make before she goes down is the Shadacia Green fight. That would be at super middleweight. But I don't know if she really wants to make that fight. Not that saying that she can't make that fight. It's just for the sake of namesake and you know, wanting to make the best fights possible that are pound for pound worthy, because we all know the big blow up with her and Alicia Baumgardner. That's a fight that will sell itself. I personally think, you know, Turkey Al-Sheikh should get involved in those ranges of fights and make those women's fights big for here in the States. But let me know in the comments, y'all. I got Claressa Shields stopping Danielle Perkins around the 8th round, 7th or 8th round. Thank you guys for tuning in.